this. I have to, or else the fucking goblin in my fucking brain just wants me to, or else it'll just do something worse. Just roll the intro. Hello, my name is Reylord, and welcome to the ReDACTED series. And today, I want to go off to the walls here, because today, I want to talk about VTuber drama. Yeah! I'm dying of your bloody fucking house. Son fucking hell. And you're wondering, why am I talking about this? Because for the views. That and also, I really like VTubers. And so do to this day. But today is something that you've probably seen a fuck ton of people talk about. And it's Nijisanji and its wonderful fuckery with... It's gonna be a long ride, so take a sack and drink water, and let's get straight into this. If you don't know what a VTuber is, it's a person using a 2D image, a live 2D model, or a 3D model that has a personality, whether it be something that's related to, you know, the anime cliches, or maybe just their real selves. And being a VTuber can be a bit easy, or the most difficult thing to mentally do if you want. And there's even corporations, like normal things in society have, like VSojo, Hololive, Production Kawaii, V, Face Connect, and of course, the main topic we'll get into, Nijisanji. In the VTuber space, there's rules that are actually, funny enough, from the Japanese idol culture. There are rules that are specifically made for idols. Some of them are not included into the, you know, VTuber space, for obvious reasons. But there's things that are exclusive to it, like don't have a harem, and of course, don't talk about political topics unless there's a reason, etc, etc. And there's things like generations or waves, where they have 4 to 6 talents, and each of them get introduced in each week, or the next day after, you know, debuted. And the managers and everyone else at the company controls your account. Indies don't have that. They can do whatever they want. So, you get it, right? Good. Because if not, repeat this section if you wanna. The start of this drama is a wonderful VTuber. This is Selen Tatsuki, a very wonderful dragon, and actually a genuine good VTuber that is known for caring a bit too much for her fans, and actually has a really good infectious laugh that it makes a lot of people smile.
3, 2, 1.
She's in Nijisanji EN's second gen, or named Obsidia, and we're talking about her. So basically, she was making music videos since 2021, I think, called A Last Cup of Coffee, that was not funded by Nijisanji, apparently, and had permission to use the song, but she was contacted to not release it. But it was too late, and 24 hours later, it was taken down by the managers for not going to the right parties, apparently. Even though the artist gave 100% permission to her. Hello, editor Reylord here, and I have an update. Apparently, they don't have the permissions to use the VTubers in the music video. So basically, Nina, Mista, and also, I think, Zaion? I don't know if Zaion was already left on Nijisanji at the time that the production was created. I don't know if Zaion gave permission. Actually, hold on, let me look. I looked at the music video, and yeah, she wasn't there. So this was before she debuted. I'm very sorry about that. Anyways, continue the video. Which, and also another thing that you'll get into later. She made a tweet saying, "Hello, I apologize, but management has prohibited the song. please feel free to re-upload since a lot of money and effort was done by so many Dragoons. Fans, I'm really sad that this happened on Christmas, but I hope somehow you guys will still be able to listen to it in some way. Which made a lot of Dragoons sad. But still, they supported her after the tweets, and by the way, back then, a lot of fans of Nijisanji were seeing issues from both members and the company, especially the talents not being treated well and was being criticized by a few people, especially with them copyright striking content creators like Kiel and False ID, talking about dramas related to Nijisanji. But by the looks of things, everything seems to be really good on the public side of things. But things would get worse from here. On December 27th, she tweeted out on her account saying, "I apologize for the silence. I've been in hospital after an accident and will be staying there for a few days to be under supervision. I just got back to my phone yesterday." And of course, everyone was supportive and hoped that Selen had a good recovery. But this tweet was not the best thing to hear from Yoshi. And so it's all good, right? But if you look at the tweets side by side, they look off-putting. If you notice, they're using a Japanese apostrophe, which is something that's a little suspicious because Selen is from Canada. The one country that could even do their own flag in r/place. So people thought their management tweeted this out and being an impersonator of Selen. But back then, no one puts 2 and 2 together, aside from 4chan users and some people from the VTuber space. But that wasn't popular. 4 days later, she tweeted, "Thank you to everyone for the support since I've been gone. I'm discharged from the hospital and my parents are helping me after my accident. Thank you to all my Dragoons for the kindness and support. I'll keep trying my best in the new year. You're what keeps me going." So she's good, right? A lot of people were glad. However, no one would expect to see something worse than I've ever seen in a drama. Worse than even, I don't know, this. Again, silence for the time being. However, on January 11th, Nijisanji tweeted out this. "Due to unforeseen reasons, we'd like to announce that Selen Tatsuki will not be able to participate in any activities at Anime Impulse on January 13th and 14th. We sincerely apologize for the convenience and disappointment caused to fans who have been looking for this." But a lot of people in the replies, of course, didn't care about this and cared about Selen's recovery and hoped her for the best. At this time, this was the only thing we've seen from Selen. 2 weeks later, and it's been 1 full month with no updates from Nijisanji, or even Selen's account, and people were getting impatient. A fan made a tweet wanting to know from Niji if Selen is okay and wanted answers from anything about Selen, making the hashtag "Where is Selen?" But by this time, the EN members didn't talk about her, like she didn't even exist. And even if they do, they don't talk about her all that much. Even Nijisanji themselves, they don't even talk about her all that much. RPR, a friend of Selen, tweeted this out. "It's been over a month of pure silence and starts to get concerning. It would be nice to know where and how Selen is doing at the very least. Hashtag where is Selen?" Even her friends was concerned and worried about Selen without any updates from Nijisanji. But some people were finding this tweet and even the hashtag bad and defending Nijisanji and Selen. Like, dude, if you're defending Nijisanji, they're basically doing something wrong right here. And they really need to get their act together, or it would go worse. But yet, it would. A few days later after the hashtag, all of a sudden, all of Selen's videos and livestream VODs were privated, including her membership VODs, and even her Twitter was privated as well. Then, a massive bombshell, an absolute nuke, dropped to everyone's head, tweeting this. We hereby announce that we have had to make the difficult decision to terminate our contract with the Nijisanji label, Selen Tatsuki, effective immediately. Due to repeated breaches of contract and seeking out statements on social platforms, attached is the detailed explanation of the circumstances that led to this decision being taken. Selen Tatsuki was terminated, which meant she's fired from the company entirely, which made a lot of people surprised and shocked by how sudden it is. Because she hasn't done anything besides the music video. But damn, did this make waves all over Twitter. Wherever you go, you see this fucking tweet trending. Wherever you go, even if you don't know VTubers, you get this fucking tweet everywhere. It's fucking crazy. And it is madness because this notice is both confusing and odd in the worst way possible. And if you read the notice, and if you look at some of the, the reasons as to why they fucking terminated her, it doesn't even get to the reason to why she's terminated. Like, I don't know, any fucking VTuber companies do? Like, look at Reylord's termination contract. It talks about the things that they actually genuinely talked about. Like, how in the world can you not do that? But not only that, they were stupid enough to report themselves saying this. The decision was made to temporarily remove her access to accounts on various social media platforms and video distribution services under the name Selen Tatsuki. And this! Despite our efforts, Selen Tatsuki demanded that Anycolor should be held legally responsible. She claimed that she was no longer able to engage in her activities as a liver due to decisions made by Anycolor, was being harassed by other affiliated livers due to mismanagement, etc. While refusing to acknowledge her responsibility for violating the activity rules, which is really fucking strict. Moreover, Selen Tatsuki insisted that if the negotiations did not progress, she would proceed to release a statement regarding her claims to the public. Here's the summary. Not only that the tweets were confirmed to be staff tweeting the two tweets, they basically stated someone had been bullying Selen Tatsuki under Nijisanji En. And a fuck ton of people wanted to know who bullied Selen. And by the way, wanna know the worst part? She didn't even knew. Her friends messaged her. So basically, she experienced the same thing with all of us. And again, this is not the worst part yet. Hey, before I start the next segment of this part, I just want to say that I have a Ko-Fi, and you can support me whenever you want. And I also have a Patreon that is basically now rebranded, and I'm trying to give so much things as much as you want, as much as I can possibly give. However, I just want to say that the Patreon stuff is gonna be quite a bit for me to do because I'm new to this. I'm very new to this. And this is gonna be hopefully a brand new job for me, and I'm doing this full time. I wanted to know, and I just want to say thank you for watching the videos that I've made, and I hope that I'll see you watching some of the new ones that I'm gonna be making sometime later. So, my name is Reylord, and thank you for watching. On to the next segment. She got back to her Doki Bird account. By the way, I loved the tweets before she tweeted out the bombshell, which she made this tweet. I will not be silenced anymore. On December, I was hospitalized for an attempt that was caused by a built-up of bullying from within and being in a toxic and poor environment for numerous months that led to my breaking point. She had almost taken her life. Yet, she wanted to leave Nijisanji in neutral terms. But they said, nope, get her out of here. She's untrustworthy. Gone. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here. Wanna know the most funniest thing? After the termination notice, they made a fucking merch drop. The most tone-deaf tweet, the most tone-deaf shit I have ever seen after, a serious notice, a letter that could have made Nijisanji so bad. But they just tweeted out that. Like, holy shit, bro. How in the world can you be so fucking crazy? I feel like my dog communicates and understands better than this company. If that's the most truest thing, I don't know what will. In Nijisanji fashion, they sang a broken record here, made it even worse, as they hold an investors meeting after the incident where they said the termination of Selen Tatsuki will be negligible. Which really shows how much Anycolor really cares for their livers and made the situation even worse. But again, this gets worse as people were, of course, just fucking making tweets of so many people saying how much this has gotten worse, and even more wanted to know who the hell bullied Selen. And it was still going on in February. This was at the time when Pomu was terminated last month, and it was the most saddest graduation, and people were fucking realizing, if you notice one of her, public privated streams that became public because of, it became a normal stream after the membership deleted. She basically stated that she would probably be graduated by the time that this is happening. And this was at the time on fucking January. It was so fucking crazy. I don't even know what the fuck is going on with Nijisanji. But again, I'm gonna say it. This gets even worse. And Nijisanji just thought, hey, we should destroy our reputation even more. And Elira tweeted out this. Hi everyone, thank you for your patience during my absence. Myself and some others will be speaking about the recent situation in 30 minutes from now. And even some of the members quote tweeted this out, like Vox Akuma, Fulgur, or even some of the others. It's crazy. And this was joint with, I think, Vox and Ike, and even, I think, Enna? I haven't watched the stream because I don't want to cringe myself at this time. But not only was it surprising, the time that they were doing it is the same day and time as Dokibird's stream playing Neopets. The game that is fucking actually really good and really fucking fun. It's like they are really trying to be this petty from the eyes of the public and the fans. Even more, they're using their livers as meat shields. Like an example, having Elira streaming it and not in Nijisanji. Because of course they did. But why not Vox? Because he's one of the most popular, male streamers in Nijisanji. How can you not fucking realize that? And of course, they thought of thinking it would soften this situation. But if you already know this situation already, as the time I record this fucking video, it amplified the problem. Not only that, it basically told everything that was not even in all of the fucking situation. Basically, they not only quote-unquote doxed some of the livers' information, quote-unquote, they basically got access to Doki Bird's files. You know, the things that should not be held by any Nijisanji member, or even more, any VTuber from the VTuber agencies. Even more, they thought that they were being doxxed by Doki. And even more, they basically confirmed who was bullying Selen. It was Enna, and it was Millie. The same fucking person who talked how Nijisanji isn't a fucking black company. Ooh, does that fucking clip ages so poorly. Not only that, it also made the situation far worse for Niji fans, and also Niji sisters, people who are hardcore fans of the company, and also the livers, coping so hard making hashtags and even horrible block lists to quote-unquote harass the people, like artists, YouTubers, companies who supported Selen and stopped working with Nijisanji. But not only that these, appreciation posts on Twitter and block lists didn't even work, it backfired so horribly from the hashtags just being jacked by so many people who know how bad Nijisanji is, and even some of the people who have been in the blacklist basically making themselves popular. So yeah, nice job, Niji sisters. You did a very horrible job at making this fucking situation better by making this even funnier. Of course, the funniest thing is that most, if not all of her mods were not even removed by Nijisanji, and decided to go rogue and made a public live stream that was never going to be live streamed in a million years. Make sure to make everyone follow Doki Bird on YouTube and Twitch. Of course, Niji caught wind and removed the VODs and the stream. However, the Twitch chat couldn't be deactivated, so at the time, it was fucking crazy. One thing for certain, sink the yacht, my boy! At the same time, adding to this entire fucking thing, Nijisanji was added into the list of companies about a black company in Wikipedia, which was reverted. Which is honestly understandable, but it's still honestly fucking funny. And it's also kind of funny because Wikipedia Indonesia basically made a parody of Nijisanji's tweet and even just made a fucking call-out post by just fucking referencing them, which is kind of fucking so horrible and funny. Nijisanji made this situation worse for them. They were popular in a bad way, and even made this drama brought into the mainstream attention. Not, the bigger mainstream, but just the YouTube landscape, making sure to let everyone know who wants to become a VTuber to never join Nijisanji ever. And made this situation worse, including one of the livers, some stuff but this video was already long enough for me to make in a timely manner. And it's already been 3 months since I made this video. And it's gonna be fucking long for me to even finish because I still need to make it. So I'm very sorry for everyone who is waiting for it. However, I will give recommendations to watch videos in the description below and follow these content creators. Because if you wanna know the news related to VTubers, and if you're new or just wanted to know information about VTubers, just look at Depressed Nagasaki, or if you want to know more about Nijisanji's situation, look at Nijin's video, who basically made it simple and gave so much context, better than even I can. Oh yeah, most if not all companies like Height, Nekomata, or Studio Nekomata, and other companies that even indie developers denying to never work with Nijisanji or even make anything related to Nijisanji, even reaction YouTubers and even YouTubers who enjoy Nijisanji. Some don't really care and try to support Nijisanji in a very, very, very weird way. And it's honestly fucking kinda funny. To the point that even EA, a company who is, the worst company to fucking ever existed, would even gave Selen, Dirty Bird, a fucking gift. Which is fucking insane because, EA, how in the world are they siding with Doki? That is fucking crazy. It's fucking sad for Neji because after the situation, it's sad because I enjoy Nijisanji. I really love the lifers, from Nijisanji EN to JP. I genuinely enjoy just watching the older clips and even some of the new ones. And it's honestly sad because ones that I really enjoy just make me feel sad. Because I like some of the character designs of Nijisanji VTubers, like Elira, Millie, Vox, some others that I forgot, and ones that I genuinely enjoy for other reasons. But it's honestly fucking sad. Negligible. Sure, mate. A good thing for Bird is that when she was live, she had over 120k concurrent viewers at the time, and 1 million views after the live stream, and even putting out a fundraiser that raised so much money. It wasn't even live streamed. It wasn't even started yet. It was already fundraised by 700. That is insane. Of course, so many fan arts, fan comics related to the good Nijisanji VTubers, the memes, or aka jitters. What the fuck is this? To even funny tweets related to Nijisanji. Though this is a happy ending, the company, and including drivers, will come back to normal in some fashion. But since I made this script a few months ago, I thought they would be back to normal in some way. But by looking at the situations after these months, I was underestimated. Because not only did this company dropped so low, most of the VTubers that even came back was basically fucking bad, from viewerships to just donations. It's horrible. It's kind of sad, and even the new VTubers who were Nijisanji, the new gens, they didn't have any advertisements. They never had anything that is putting them up to the spotlight. And it is so sad that it's kind of fucking made me feel bad for these VTubers who want to leave Nijisanji so quickly. It's just horrible. It could be worse. They could be bought out by Tencent. Trust me, if they get bought out by Tencent, I think you know what will happen. Fuck you! Hey, I hope you might enjoy this video. Thank you for watching this entire situation, and I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the first time that I actually did the first episode. This is the season 1. It's still season 1 from 2023. And I wanted to know that thank you for watching this, and I hope you might enjoy the rest of the series. This won't be, you know, a VTuber series thing. It's mostly just things that I genuinely enjoy. I hope that the next month I will hopefully make this video. The next video is going to be something far more simple, I hope. But again, I am not sure about that. But in any situation, this company is already at a downfall. I've seen the concerts, I've seen the VTuber Rhapsody thing, and it's so fucking happy that I can finally say that Nijisanji is a failure. It's just so much. I've always seen Nijisanji as something that I genuinely enjoy. And when someone, like a friend of mine, talked about how, like, you know, Nijisanji is horrible and talks how bad it was like, I was coping. I didn't know what I was thinking and thought, like, he was just, like, you know, doing, you know, hiding some shit. It's like, yeah. But when the situation came out, I was like, this was not real. And when I look around and I kept thinking about it, this is real. All of the things that he said was real. And when I looked at the Zaion stuff, it was even horrible. I was just like, this is a company that I genuinely enjoy? And yeah, it was bad. I feel horrible just thinking that I want to become a Nijisanji VTuber, and it's just I feel so horrible with some of the other newer VTubers in the new gen, and I just hope that these VTubers get better, and I hope that they leave such a horrible company. But you could have done worse. You could have done worse. But this is the worst VTuber drama I've ever seen. And not only that, it is worse in many ways that I hope that this would be taught by school. I just hope.